and here to introduce them. And the first few winners is Quality Matters' own Executive Director, Deb Adair. So take it away. Thanks, Deb.
Thank you, Jim. It's my pleasure to present the award for exceptional service. And this is for, it's presented to members of the QM community who have gone above and beyond common service to Quality Matters and our large community of institutions and individuals. These winners have made extraordinary, I don't have coffee. I have a lack of coffee this morning. Sorry about that. These award winners have made extraordinary contributions to QM's quality assurance efforts and ultimately for the institutions and the learners they serve. It's awarded by the vote of the QM Directors Group. So this year's a little different. It could be the understatement of the century to say that 2020 is not a typical year. And so in 2020, we have seen lots of new members and individuals engaging with us for the information and tools that they need to help them pivot to online and learning. So during this time, we've striven to support all members as they set the bar for higher quality assurance, but we've needed additional help to do that. So given all that's happened this year and the tasks we've asked of individuals in the QM community, we could not select just a single winner this year. So many members of the community have stepped up to help us and to help each other, and they've tirelessly worked to make a difference. So we decided that we would be recognizing 5 outstanding people this year as the winner of the Directors Award. So the first winner I'd like to describe and introduce is Racheal Brooks. Dr. Racheal Brooks is from North Carolina Central University, where she is the coordinator of the Office of E-Learning. Dr. Brooks led the faculty training initiatives for the innovative online learning there and developed a comprehensive e-learning strategy for the university that was integrated with the academic affairs strategic plan. And that was such a critical effort and a no small feat. Additionally, Racheal serves as co-chair of the University of North Carolina System Quality Matters Council and is NCCU's QM coordinator. So Racheal, in the time that I've known her, is clearly one of those people who steps up, leans in, and goes beyond anytime we look to the community for leadership, ideas, and support. As a QM expert, I'm not actually sure that we have a role that Racheal does not hold for QM. Whether through work on our campus, the larger North Carolina system, or as a member of the QM community, Racheal works tirelessly to make a difference for online learners everywhere. She truly embodies the spirit of the online promise and should be honored for her exceptional and continuous contributions to QM and to quality assurance in online learning. So I'd like to invite Racheal to come on and show her award and speak to us for a couple minutes.
Thank you so much, Deb. So my cheeks hurt right now. I'm not used to that. Thank you so much. I'm still speechless since the time that I found out about the award. But first of all, I'm so fortunate to be able to be a part of a community, to be able to contribute in this way. Quality Matters has definitely been an opportunity for me to understand more deeply the needs of not only my students, but all of our students who are participating in various levels of education. And so it's been a driving force in making sure that we are intentional about what we do and we are providing high quality online and hybrid learning experiences for our students. And it's impacted positively our face-to-face experiences. I want to first thank the QM community for recognizing me for this award. Like I said, it was completely a shock. And because, you know, especially an award for service, as Deb had shared, I'm from North Carolina Central University, and our motto is truth and service. And it is a motto and a mission that I take very closely to heart. And so I would love to thank my mentors from NCCU, our Chancellor, Dr. Johnson Akinleye, who has been our technology chancellor and has been the driving force behind our Office of e-Learning and making sure that we are offering high quality online learning experiences for our students. Our provost, Dr. Yolanda Anderson, my director, Dr. Kimberly McGee, who has been pushing me and making me sit down when I need to, but she has had such a vision, and it's been absolutely wonderful fulfilling that vision, along with my colleagues in the Division of Extended Studies, as well as the other half of our Office of e-Learning, Dr. Zakaria Jwaibi, who works tirelessly with me as well. And so I share this award with you all. My mentor as well, Dr. Monica Leach, who is constantly cheering me on. I'd like to thank my colleagues in the UNC system for not only providing your support, your collaboration, the innovative ideas that you have, but inspiring me every day with your dedication to supporting your campuses, both within your campus and throughout the system, and making sure that all of our students are provided these experiences that enrich their lives. And I would like to especially thank, again, those in the QM community who have provided mentorship and guidance, and every time there's something new and reach out, providing me opportunities to engage in the way that I have and be of service to the broader QM community. And most importantly, I'd like to thank my family, my amazing husband, Tanar, and our wonderful children, Amir and Imani. Many of you already know who they are because in this service, they've been popping in on different meetings. So I share this Director's Award with each of you all. I would not be able to do the things that I do without your support. And my parents for always guiding me and pushing me and being shining examples of what it means to lead a life of service. So thank you all. And I look forward to many more years of continued service with the QM community.
Thank you, Racheal, and congratulations. Now it's my pleasure to introduce our next awardee, Mr. Stephen Crawford. Dr. Crawford, sorry about that. I would love to tell you a little bit about Stephen. Stephen is from Maricopa Community Colleges. He's currently District Director for the Maricopa Center for Learning and Innovation at Maricopa Community Colleges. Prior to his tenure at MCC, Stephen was the first institutional representative for Arizona State University from 2007 to 2013. So I feel like I've known Stephen for a long time, at least as much time as his beard is long, but for over a decade at least. His collaboration with us has been long, varied, and productive. He's driven by all the right things, and QM has benefited from that and his focus on quality, which he brings to everything that he does. He holds multiple facilitator and reviewer roles and has presented at the majority of QM conferences. Dr. Crawford never hesitates to assist QM with content, with testimonials, with social media posts. He's volunteered significant time recently to create a series of articles for our newsletter and a webinar in 2019. He's a tireless, there's that word again, promoter of QM Connect, and he's a beacon of fun for all who attend those events. So, Dr. Crawford, let me invite you to take the mic and the podium and say a few words.
Okay, well, if I could get away with it, I would simply say thank you and sit down. But I think if I did that, a few of you out there would call shenanigans on me. It is funny when you consider that I started as an instructional design program with no intent of ever becoming an instructional designer. I began my career as a network administrator and then programmer. And I started the program because I wanted to help translate between the IT and the ID worlds. It was during this program that I learned about quality matters and the QM process of institutional cooperation, constructive peer reviews, and evidence-based focus greatly impressed me. Fortunately, one of my early assignments, as noted as an instructional designer, was to serve as the QM coordinator to help our faculty embrace QM as we began to design scalable online programs. And this provided me that opportunity to serve as that translator I envisioned back when I began my graduate program. But instead, I am translating from educational theory to educational practice. As noted, I've had a lot of roles as it relates to QM, and and in addition to that, I've also had my own courses meet expectations of a formal peer review. And now I'm in the role, an administrative role for my state's QM consortium. My current passion, as noted, is to explore the research that may have had an impact on course design and to encourage and support those who are conducting research on course design. I have always been proud to be part of this community, and I'm thankful to everyone that I've had an opportunity to learn from since the first QM conference through today. Those friendships and the QM shenanigans have been greatly appreciated, and I look forward to more collaborations as we continue to evolve quality online course design. I feel that there are more great things to come, and I'm excited to be part of that future. I am deeply honored to receive this award, and thank you.
Thank you, Stephen, and congratulations. And now I'm going to ask for the rest of the next set of Directors Awards, ask Brenda Boyd, who is QM Senior Director for Programs and Services, to come on and talk about our facilitators this year.
Thank you, Deb. So this year, as Deb noted, has obviously not been a normal year for us, but we have, you may or may not be aware that we have many facilitators who facilitate Quality Matters workshops and courses. They are experts on Quality Matters, and we trust them to be the face of Quality Matters in all of our workshops and courses, in addition to some of our QM staff who are also involved with some facilitation duties at QM. But our independent facilitators, our contracted facilitators, really are the front face of QM for the thousands of participants that we have that go through our professional development every year, and they're doing this in small enrollment courses and workshops, so they really get a chance to build a community and connect the dots and really help our participants make those connections. So they are just really an invaluable part of our community. And this year during the pandemic, we have had two outstanding facilitators in a pandemic. And so first I'd like to tell you about Kathy Bright. Kathy Bright is our first award winner for outstanding facilitation in a pandemic. Kathy Bright is, she's the e-learning faculty at Olympia College in Olympia, Washington. She has been actively involved with QM for over a decade. She's one of our silent heroes who helps power the QM professional development engine. During the pandemic, she has taken on additional facilitation responsibilities, facilitating the Teaching Online and Introduction to Online Delivery workshop, which has seen just really explosive interest for apparent reasons. And she's also acted as an on-call facilitator to jump in on several occasions with very short notice to help out when QM staff had to be out on leave. So she facilitates several workshops and courses for QM, including the peer reviewer course and the master reviewer recertification courses. She provides detailed feedback to all participants that mirrors what she expects from her participants. She helps her participants be successful in her sessions and is a champion for QM in all of the workshops and courses she facilitates. Kathy was unable to be with us today, but Christy Fierro is here to accept the award on her behalf. So, Christy.
Hello. When the world turned upside down and got shaken, many of us had online classes that were ready to go because we once had a class from Kathy Bright. Kathy Bright built the e-learning team we now have at Olympic College, and at times she held it up all on her own. She built this team as a faculty member. Her title is faculty support, but her role has really been leader and mentor. She doesn't just talk the talk, she walks the walk with us and continually recognizes ways to enhance the online experience for students. Nobody on our campus is more respected. And it's because of an intake process designed to greet all new faculty that I'm one of countless teachers so fortunate that she set me up on the QM path from the very first week of being hired. That relationship building and trust that she has with faculty has allowed Quality Matters to really build through our campus organically. But Kathy's impact goes far beyond Olympic College and even beyond the countless hours that she gives to our Washington Community College family. There are many teachers in the audience today that have been guided by having Kathy as a QM facilitator. Kathy deeply wishes she could be with us today. She's had a medical mishap, but she asked me to thank all her many co-facilitators and most especially the leaders of Quality Matters, Cecilia Green, Mary Well, Brenda Boyd, and Jillian Jevick. There are many teachers that have learned to give our students a better experience because of Kathy's leadership and guidance. Please join me in sending Kathy best wishes and celebrating an amazing advocate for student success.
Thank you, Christy.
Did we lose Brenda for a second? Here she comes back. Good.
I think I was accidentally demoted. I'm not quite finished yet, so I have a couple more things to say. Thank you so much, Christy. Those are fantastic words from Kathy, and please send her our best regards. And so I'd also, our next Director's Award for Outstanding Facilitation in a Pandemic category is CJ Bracken. And CJ is Assistant Director of Distance Learning and Instruction and an Instructional Designer at J. Sargent Reynolds Community College in Gordonsville, Virginia. He's been actively involved with QM for well over a decade. CJ has gone above and beyond with the response for COVID this year. He has facilitated 10 online sessions for QM and 33 web conferencing workshops. And previously, he was our main web conferencing workshop facilitator. So he also helped other web conferencing facilitators get up to speed quickly with facilitating those workshops as the expert. And he has been indispensable to QM, delivering our professional development workshops during the pandemic. CJ is also an on-call facilitator. He sprung into action to facilitate sessions when QM staff were unable to, were out on leave. And he provides excellent feedback to his participants and works hard to ensure that they are successful in the workshop or course. He has provided QM professional development with a regular voice, facilitating the web conferencing workshops as the main facilitator until the pandemic hit and the number of workshops required QM to find additional facilitators. His commitment to QM goes above and beyond for just about everything he's asked to do for QM. So we thank you so much, CJ, for all of your many contributions, and I'll go ahead and turn it over to you to speak for a couple minutes. Thanks.
Well, thank you all very much. I can't tell you how humbled and honored I am to have this wonderful, well, I guess with my virtual backdrop, you can't really see it, but it's here. But I just wanted to thank a couple people at QM. One is Cecilia, Rico, Nancy, and Brenda. I really couldn't do these workshops without you, and Rico especially. In these sessions, he provides that background support and a little bit of humor interjected as well that makes everybody at ease from the beginning. I don't think so many sessions would have been possible without the entire community of higher ed really wanting to embody what QM's kind of mission is that's continual course improvement. So during the pandemic, I know my college, I know many others really struggled with getting our courses online up to a quality standard. And it's really helped me embody my faculty as well, because every session I give, whether it's online through Canvas, Moodle previous, or a live session, I learned something that I can take back to my faculty. And I've just been so fortunate with the opportunities working with QM learn so much. So I appreciate that effort as well from QM. So again, thank you very much. Let me see if I can turn off my virtual background real quick. There we go. Just so I can show the award. So I do thank y'all very much. I'm very honored. And again, Cecilia, Rico, Nancy, and Brenda, I really appreciate all your hard work that goes into setting these sessions up as well. So thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, CJ. Congratulations. Wow. So many amazing people being recognized this morning. Well, the QM Koala and I have the privilege of introducing Megan Ash. Megan is the coordinator of digital learning and training at the Educational Service Center of Central Ohio. Megan's involvement with QM since 2012 has had her advocating for quality matters in the K-12 space across the state of Ohio. Ms. Ash never fails to attend to QM's requests for assistance whenever possible, and there are a lot of them. She serves as an ambassador for QM K-12, spreading the message across educational service centers, districts, and schools in the state of Ohio and beyond. I like to call her the Johnny Appleseed of K-12. Megan has served on the K-12 Rubric Revision Committee, course reviews, and she is one of our go-to K-12 facilitators. She is always poised, approachable, and considerate in her ability to connect and empathize with educators across the country at different levels, always, always, always meeting them where they are. I'm so proud to call her my friend. Thank you, Megan, for helping to improve the quality of learning experience for our students.
Wow, thanks, Christine. That means so much coming from you. I just have to say how thrilled and humbled I am to be recognized with this award. I remember several months ago, it was late on a Friday afternoon when I received a message from Deb Adair. And the first thought that came to my mind was, why would Deb Adair be emailing me on a Friday afternoon? When I read that email, it explained that I was being honored with this award, and I have to admit that I was completely shocked. I was first introduced to Quality Matters, as Christine said, in 2012. And it was just as I was beginning in my current role at the ESC of Central Ohio. It wasn't long after that that I had my first opportunity to attend the QM conference. And I remember very clearly that I went to Christine Volker at some point during that conference. She was staffing the QM table. And I said to her that I had finally felt like I had found my peeps, if you will. I felt like I had found my community. Even though I had been doing the work in online learning since 2005, and it was long before a global pandemic really forced everyone into remote learning, most of my K-12 colleagues didn't really understand the work that I did. But at that QM conference, I knew I was in a community that did understand that work and valued it so much. So I'm incredibly grateful for the community that QM has provided for me. I also have to give a special shout out to Susie Schaffler for always sending opportunities my way, and to Christine Volker, who is a role model for me and certainly one of QM's best champions, especially in K-12. I couldn't say anything else without thanking Lori Dre for being one of my greatest cheerleaders, and the ESC of Central Ohio. And I would certainly be remiss if I didn't offer my gratitude to my parents, who no matter what I do are always proud of me. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Megan. And congratulations to everyone. If this does not make you understand that community is part of everything that we do, it really, you guys really are the QM community, and it's just love to see the passion in everybody's work and really working to just improve quality everywhere we go. So thank you very much. Make sure to submit nominations for next year's Making a Difference for Students Awards, and then check back to see who the directors will award their awards again next year. Couple of final housekeeping notes. This time tomorrow, we will be doing the town hall meeting, so make sure to come to that as well. And then Gatherly, even though we have Gatherly open during the breaks, it's open all the time, so you can go and check in anytime you want to try and connect with other people during the conference. The Gatherly platform is open. If you put your name in if you put your institution in your name field as well, then people can find you easier. So that is coming up. And then the next sort of place where we're all going to get together, Walden University is another sponsor, and they are going to be giving a talk on making the transition from emergency remote teaching to quality blended learning later today at 12:15. The next session starts in about 13 minutes at the top of the hour. So hopefully we will see you all there. And thanks everyone again for making a difference for students and for all the work that you do with Quality Matters. Thanks.